Hey everybody. Okay, so I was thinking about fireworks today. And, you know, I'm not talking the Katy Perry song. I'm talking fireworks. The stuff that we do on the 4th of July. I don't know if you guys remember being kids, or maybe if the people that are watching, you know, are children. We go to these ceremonies every 4th of July, and we watch fireworks go off, and we get our parents to buy us those little lights that flash, and all this kind of stuff. And it's made this momento event. And with everything going on now with coronavirus and things that are going on, you know, the 4th of July is coming up, right? And be it part of whatever, people are feeling much more festive, so they're lighting off more fireworks. And one of the things that the news stations have been saying is that, you know, people are making phone calls to the police about fireworks that are going off, because they're going off right next to veterans' homes. They're going off in places where veterans live, because, you know, veterans have houses, you know, so they're going off, and what they're doing is they're recreating the war noises, those big loud bangs, right? So you think about a person who has post-traumatic stress disorder, and you think about what our celebrating must be doing to them. I'm sure, you know, I talked to my son about this, and he had some views on it, my youngest, and he had some views on it, and, you know, we were talking about it, and I said, you know, maybe we ought to just, you know, clap for them, because maybe clapping is one of those things where if we say to them, you know, good job, you know, thank you very much for what you've done, and we mean that from the bottom of our hearts. And my son said, well, Mom, you know, some people don't want to be thanked. They don't see it as a thankful job. I mean, they went over there, they you know, they were put in situations, they were told to do certain things, they were conditioned to be machines who were, some of them were conditioned to be, I don't want to speak out, so please understand that this perception is the one that I have, okay? Keeping in mind, I live with a Vietnam vet who is one of the most amazing men in the world, and post-traumatic stress disorder is not something that I hear him talk about, because he chooses to have a positive outlook on life. No matter what he's thinking in his head, his forward is always positive. He's a very positive man. And he's great. But the point of the matter is, what if what we were doing by lighting off the fireworks was actually more harmful than it was, excuse me, more harmful than it was helpful? And if we could understand that, then maybe we could say, okay, makes some sense if you're popping a bottle of champagne, you know, totally different when you're lighting fireworks off into the sky that are making those big noises that sound like guns, bombs, grenades, things that cause fear in people. And if you had been in that, which I could only imagine being in a war, like it would probably be heartbreaking, all the way around heartbreaking. So maybe if we looked at it from that perspective, maybe fireworks aren't the best idea. Maybe the best idea would, as my son said, be that moment of silence. That show of respect. My neighbor is here. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.